Hi, it's Heather
and Olivia
from the local lowdown, and we're here with T.T.T.T at BJ's.
Can everybody introduce themselves, what they play in the band, and what kind of getup we've got on tonight?
I'm Jake. I sing and play the guitar.
I'm Cam. I do drums.
I'm Meg. I play the bass, and we are mimes.
Tonight we began our mime journey.
And it's beautiful. Meg, you are a newer addition to the group. What has your experience been like working with the band?
It's been interesting. I actually didn't play the bass until I picked up a show for them because their old bassist couldn't be there, and then he actually moved to New York City, and since I'm in Buffalo, it was like, oh, we'll just kind of like stitch you into the band. Rip Miles, he's really awesome at the bass, probably should still be in the band, but anyways. So I just kind of like started learning maybe like 3 months ago. I don't
know.
August?
Maybe.
Yeah, beginning of August, I think. So yeah, it's been a ride. It's been really cool.
With performing at BJ's at this point in the semester, how does it compare to when you guys kicked off your first show of the year at Main Street Studios?
Was that us?
Yeah.
The same. I think. I think it feels about the same. I mean, the cool thing about playing in Fredonia is like you don't have to know anybody. No one has to know you. You can expect like at least 50 people to show up, which is so nice because it's like. But it also creates this expectation that when you play a show that 50 people are going to be there having fun no matter what, but that does not happen every time.
All right, so your latest single was the first ever to come out on vinyl. What was the process like getting that all together, and how does it feel to have them out?
I think, like, since I started music, one of my goals was to be able to put my music on a record and just hear my music on a record player. And so looking into getting actual vinyl made, I think a lot of like smaller musicians get really upset because it's really expensive. But the lathe cut records, I did them with this guy who uses the name Audio Geography, and it was like super easy. It's kind of like a couple month production period, so it was way more like in advance preparation than I'm used to for putting out music, but I'm just really happy it happened. People seem to like them, which is cool.
Jake, why are tomatoes your favorite food? And why did they inspire you to write the song Eat Tomatoes or Eat Shit?
Well, I think they are my favorite food just because...
Everybody hates them.
Well, there's the thing where I want to be different. No, but also they're very popular. Like, I mean, my mom's side, we're Italian, so we got, sauce. My dad is a mime.
We're getting the Jake King lore.
Yeah, but I think, like, coming up as a young adult, met a lot of people that are like, I don't eat the tomatoes. Like, when I get a salad, I get rid of the tomatoes. And that song was kind of like affirming that it's my favorite food and it needs to be represented and you're going to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Pig is a heavier track from T.T.T.T. How is it performing live, and what are some of your favorite tracks to perform live?
Pig feels very aggressive for, just this like trio period we've had.
Yeah.
Which feels really good.
I like the trio.
I really love playing Folk Song Killer because we played it at Bard, and it was really weird because like we felt like at first like we didn't know if people were really liking it, and then we played Folk Song Killer way too fast, but then everybody started pushing each other, and we were like, oh, now this is working.
Yeah, I was at the show for Soup, and it was very entertaining watching Meg struggle when you guys
Because
sped
Jake
up
plays
Folk
it
Song
too fast.
Killer.
They blamed it on me, but it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
Jake.
No,
I play the intro at a regular speed. Cam comes in on the drums
No.
after 2 bars.
I just remember watching the panic hit Meg's face, and it was so funny.
It's kind of like when you release, it's like an evil was released into the air and there was nothing we could do to bring it back.
Yeah. To reiterate, I've only been playing the bass for a few months, and they whip that song out at like 60, 70,000 miles per hour, and I'm like scared. but it's it's making me better. It's great. I think my favorite song to play is probably Strum, because I think that we get a little groove going and it's like fun to be like silly on stage with it. Like we're goofy to that one.
Yes, there's the goofy songs, and then there's the fast songs for these fast times that we're living through.
That's like our two speeds. It's goofy or fast, and that's pretty much it.
I love that. Are there any upcoming releases, shows, or merch, or anything else we should look out for?
I don't know, really. I think I'm sitting on a bunch of songs right now. I don't know what the plan is. We're talking about recording together. We haven't done that yet, but we want to record together in a room, possibly. Maybe I don't know. There's no answers. We want to get t-shirts too. We want a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
That'd be awesome.
nothing concrete, so I apologize.
All right. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. It's been Heather,
And Olivia.
and we will catch you in the next interview.